Morning, guys. Keith at Crypto Bullseye. So we've had a bit of a rocky road over the last few days. We said that Bitcoin needs to lead the charge. Altcoins got absolutely slammed. We had a capitulation event, but is that a market reset, or have we got further downside going into the week? So as far as Bitcoin's concerned, before we get on a Polkadot, before we get into Cardano, this is the area that needs to hold. This is the area within the whole of this range. Within the whole of this range, the biggest area of traded fixed volume. So this area is sat at $17,700. This is going to be the area that we need to break and close above this week in the short term. You can see one thing that happened on Bitcoin. We had a bounce. Where did we get a bounce from? The 200 daily moving average and the bottom of this range. So that was positive for Bitcoin, but it has got a little bit to recover yet. We do need to take back the 117,814 before we can start really making headwind with the altcoins. So if we jump onto Polkadot, you can see what happened. We had a drop all the way down to 50 cents. And what was met? That was met by a buy up. So we got a big buy up, and we ended up at $3. That's going to be the next key support base, $3. If you get a break, if you get a close to the downside of this $3 range to $2.80, then expect further downside and potential to come back down and test the bottom of this wick. That's not what we're looking for, but we need to look at Bitcoin. We need to identify what Bitcoin's doing before we can understand if this is a recovery or have we got further downside before we really get that kind of reset. Next thing is Cardano, and we said this is going to be the key level. One thing with Cardano, you've got your 200 daily moving average, you've got the bottom of the range. This is the area that we're testing now, and this is the area we're rejecting. So this is more important for Cardano. We need to take back 74 cents. We need to take back 74 cents today, and then we can start moving back through this trend. Then we can start looking to try and break out. Then we can start looking to go to $2. Until that happens, we need to look at the big daddy. We need to look at Bitcoin. It does need to recover the $117,000 level. Once we do recover that, guys, I'm going to be with you all the way. Jump into the Discord group. That's where you can stay up to date while I'm not in the charts. There's so much alpha in this group and so many amazing people. Let's give a few shout outs, actually. Ryan, absolute legend. Peaks, legend. None the wiser. What a guy. We've got Paul as well. Amazing. So many great guys in here and so many great guys that have built knowledge and so many guys here that have already got knowledge. So it is completely free. Get yourself in there, meet some new friends, and I'll see you in the next one.